Hi and welcome back to our battle cave. We've already asked you for your opinion who might win this game, and most of you thought the forces of Tzeentch might win. Taking a closer look at our armies, I'm not so sure, because I've only got 6,000 Space Marines, and you know what happens as soon as the warp card energy drain is played. Up to the 6 of them might vanish. Okay, now let's take a closer look at our armies.
Hi guys, this is Alex presenting you the forces of the mighty Blood Angels. The small assault detachment is led by a Space Marine captain in power armor. He's equipped with a jump bag, which is not shown on the actual model. Accompanied is the force by a Tech Marine, which is necessary to field the vehicles, which I will show you in a minute. Furthermore, we have a squad of 5 Blood Angels veteran assault marines. Also, there are a lot of power plasma pistols and power axes. They are only equipped with chain swords and bolt pistols. And of course, they have frag and crack grenades to give them a little bit more punch. Furthermore, we have a squad of 5 scouts. One of them is wielding a heavy bolter as shown on the model. The others are equipped with needle sniper rifles. Then we've got 3 vehicles in a total. We have Brother Balthazar in his dreadnought. He has a power fist with a built-in stormbolter, and on the right arm he carries an assault cannon, not the multi-melter which is shown on the actual model. Furthermore, we have a land speeder which is equipped as shown. That means a multi-melter and a heavy flamer. And last but not least, we have an attack bike which is equipped with also multi-melter to melt down the 1,000 suns. Okay guys, that's my 1,000 point Blood Angels army, and now Marcus will show you his 1,000 suns Tzeentch Space Marines.
Okay, here are my 1,000 points of Tzeentch. My army commander has got a force rod, displacer field, and a flying disc. He's also equipped with a sword, I think, and a power fist. I've got 6 flamers of Tzeentch, but the problem is they have to be summoned first, and therefore either my Psyker or the squad of 1,000 Suns have to survive the first round. This squad consists of 6 Marines. The one in the middle has got 2 swords. I think it's a normal sword and a power sword. And I've included 3 heavy weapons as well, which aren't shown on the models. It's a missile launcher and 2 autocannons. And finally, I've got a Chaos Predator tank with a twin less cannon in the turret and a less can each in the side sponsons. So that's my little force.
Okay guys, after deployment, the Blood Angels deployed second because the Tzeentch Chaos Marines have to deploy first because there was stretching of 3 for deployment, but for the outcome of the beginning of the game it's both 5, so it's really surprising which side will go first this time. Okay, what have I done? I've put my dreadnought on the left side of the battlefield. Beneath the dreadnought is the Tech Marine, which will probably or hopefully repair the dreadnought if he is harmed during the battle. In the middle of the battlefield is the land speeder on slow speed, as well as the attack bike on slow speed. The assault marines, including the Space Marine captain, have positioned themselves into the Imperial Bastion behind cover, but they have jump packs, so they're quite mobile. The scouts, which I have also in my army, have deployed in secrecy, so it's a little surprise for Marcus when they appear.
I guess they are there, or over there.
Now let's see.
Next to your beer and the green dice.
Okay.
Okay. I deployed first, and I chose to my army commander, the only psyker and the only one to be able to summon my flamers, is there, and he's hidden. They are hidden as well, and I put my tank over there. And I've also got the strategy card, minefield.
And as for the scouts, Marcus,
I don't know where your scouts are, and I set up my minefield without Alex knowing where it is.
So it might be a surprise if any of my troops will enter the minefield. We have just read the strategy card, and it will set up also for skimmers and
Even
vehicles
tanks,
and so on, because there are some
smaller
small
mines in the air as
anti-gravity
well.
mines in the air. Yes, of course. Okay. So now the roll off for the beginning.
See who goes first.
Both have a strategy rating of 5, and the Blood Angels roll a 3.
And I can do worse.
Okay, the same. We have to roll again. Okay, once again, once more. So it's 3 and 6 for the Chaos Marines. So the enemies of the Empire will start first.
Wow,
And
here I go.
yeah, and we'll back at the end of the first round after the Siege Marines have performed their first turn.
Order Overwatch. Okay, that's the end of my first movement phase. The army commander remained hidden. They remained where they were in order to be able to shoot. And my tank remained on slow speed but moved a little towards over there in order to be able to shoot his 4 less cannons at the assault marines. I've got a ballistic skill of 4, which is 3+ to hit, but they are in hard cover, so it's 5+. Unfortunately, Chaos Space Marines don't have any targeters. So I'll start with the turret, the twin-linked less cannon on a 5+. Yeah, I'm lucky. So one of them has got 2 pluses. Yeah.
Okay, one is dead.
And
okay, first blood goes to the Thousand Suns.
The next less cannon, the side sponson.
Again, okay.
No, and the other one again on a 5+. No.
Okay, one assault marine down so far.
So some of them can see the land speeder. Which
okay, I will play my strategy card now, and it is booby traps.
Okay.
Okay, so I will put the booby trap counter onto the marine with the missile launcher.
Yeah. 3 inch.
Yeah, exactly. And all models within 3 inch, which will be the 3000 Suns, I suppose, will set a booby trap on a roll of 5 or 6.
But only if they move, not if they fire, huh?
No, if they're within the trap counter.
Okay.
So I roll this care 3d6. I start with the autocannon.
Yeah.
No. Then the missile launcher marine. No. And the normal 1000 Sun marine. No. Okay, nothing happens. Very successful strategy card. But the rules are as follow. The trap counter remains in play and will immediately attack any other models which move within 3 inch as noted above. So I think in first terms they are not harmed, except other models will move inside the booby trap area. So I think we should place the strategy card
next to them.
Yeah, there, so we don't forget.
So just in case the portal appears over there, only these should jump down and leave their brethren behind. Okay, so now I've got to choose between shooting at one of the next squads or vehicles or going onto Overwatch. But I think I try and to do some damage, although I know his dreadnought to be well armored, really well armored. Okay, let's start with an autocannon.
Onto the dreadnought?
I should hit you on the roll of a 3+. Yep.
Yes.
I think I won't pass your armor. Have you got reinforced armor as well? Oh, let's see where I hit first.
Yeah.
1.
So it's the legs.
Legs, and I've got autocannon 2d6 plus 8, which can only result in 20 at the best. Okay, so I won't make it, because the way we play it, we have been playing it wrong for the last 30 years, because we are 45 and started at the age of 15, and we've already played that you've got to exceed the given number. And we agreed on not changing our wrong playing of the rule.
For this tournament, at least.
Okay.
So the autocannon cannot harm the legs of the dreadnought.
Okay.
But maybe the missile launcher will be more successful.
Yeah.
Okay, to hit.
On a 3+. No.
No. Will you roll for a scatter dice?
No, it's because it's not a blast marker weapon.
Oh, okay.
And the last autocannon. What else can I see? No, it's only the servo arm of your tech marine.
But the dreadnought, can't you see the dreadnought as well?
But I can't.
Are
the other?
I don't know.
Armor locations I could.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
The left arm, for example.
Okay, on a 3+. Yep.
Okay. Successful hit.
1. Oh.
But it's again the legs, so no
next one's more
harm can be done to the dreadnought. Okay, I think that was the shooting phase.
For my first turn, it's time for our psychic phase.
Hopefully I will gain the energy drain card. Oh.
6. First one should be mine.
Okay, let's see what I got. The Blood Angels have no Psyker, but they can try to nullify powers used by the Chaos Space Marines.
On the roll of a 5+.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use 1 force card to play the Boon of Zinj, which gives me another 2 warp cards.
Okay, I will try and nullify the psychic power on a roll of 5+. Yeah, it's nullified successfully.
And then I've got 1 force card left, which I'll store in my force rod. The force rod is able to store up to 3, I think. The force sword 1 and the force X2. Okay, so you have played 1 force card, so that's 2 summoning points for your flamers.
Yeah. Because the sorcerer is bearing the mark of Zinj, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that was the first round of the Thousand Suns, and we will back at the end of the first round of the Blood Angels. Okay, guys, the end of the first round of the Blood Angels. My Dreadnought moved 6 inches forward, but are still not in range with the assault cannon for the Thousand Suns in the Desert Stronghold. I don't know how to call this magnificent terrain piece.
It was planned to be a squad stronghold.
Okay. Okay. The assault marines jump from the Imperial Bastion behind the hill with their jump packs, including the captain, so they are quite safe for the moment. Whereas the land speeder and the attack bike both accelerated to combat speed and tried to fire their multi-melter onto the demon-possessed predator of the Thousand Suns. The land speeder has a clear view on the tank, whereas the attack bike, we agreed they will receive a -2 to hit modifier because of the obscuring hill between both combatants. So the lens pillar will hit on a 2+ with the multi-melter.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a 2-inch blast marker. So I roll the hit location and we hit this location full. So it's 6.
6 is the turret.
Okay, and
Which
locations nearby will be hit on a 4+.
So you can also roll, as it's from the front, you can also roll twice for the tracks.
Okay, 4+.
Yep.
Okay, one track is hit.
And for one sponson.
And for the right sponson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
so you've got track, the turret, and the sponson.
Okay. So the multi-melter has a armor penetration of D6 plus 2d12 plus 8.
And where would you like to start?
I start with the turret.
Okay, so the turret has got 22,
Okay.
which means you need 23 the way we played.
So it's 9 plus 8. Plus 8, yes, is 17 plus 6 is 23 plus 9. Okay.
Okay, this one is through. Then we've got the track, which is 15, so you need 16.
So it's 6 is, yeah.
And you can reroll.
Through as well.
Could even reroll.
Yeah.
And then we've got
the sponson,
which is 17, so 18.
Okay, it's 3 plus 8 is 11. Plus 4 is 15.
No, it would be.
That's not enough. Okay.
No. But you've penetrated the armor of the turret
and the track. Okay.
Let's start with the track.
But does the tank have ablative armor?
Yeah.
So
the way we play it, ablative armor counts for the first hit, and if it's a blast marker weapon, it won't penetrate any of the locations.
So the tank is saved, but the ablative armor is gone.
Yeah.
So I have to roll to hit for the attack bike. We figured out that we will do -2 to hit modifier, so it will hit on a 4+ roll. No. Then I roll the scatter dice.
6 inch.
Put 6 inch away, so poof.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Well, my scouts remained in cover and went on Overwatch. And yeah, that's the first round of the Blood Angels. But I think we can play a psychic phase.
Yeah.
Because maybe I'm lucky enough and received the energy drain card. Okay, that's 3 warp cards in total. Let's see what I got. Yeah. Okay, I do nothing because I have no Thika.
I'm really lucky.
Okay, nothing happens, and we're back at the second round of the Thousand Suns.
Okay, welcome back to the end of the movement of my second phase. He remained hidden, they remained in cover, in hot cover, whereas the tank moved a single in so that he doesn't count as
stationary.
Stationary, just if any of the jump pack wearing units is able to charge him, but they're a little far away. Okay, I start my shooting over there.
The autocannon?
The one with the autocannon is going to try and shoot at your Tech Marine at a 5+. No. My missile launcher will shoot at your Dreadnought at a 3+ without a targeter. Yes. Yeah. Where did it hit? 5.
Okay, it's the body. But I think even a crack missile is probably too weak to penetrate the armor.
I've only got D6 plus D10 plus 8, so all I can do is 24.
Okay, yeah, I have to roll. It's quite a chance.
No, it's 8 plus 8 is 16.
Okay. Yeah, my Dreadnought survived. Very good.
The ablative armor hasn't even been scratched. And the Back to 2. Okay.
Okay, and the last autocannon
The last autocannon will
tries to harm the land speeder
on the roll of a 5+.
because it's behind cover.
No.
Oh. Okay, and now your Predator tank.
So at a -1, I'll hit on a 4+. I'll start with a twin-linked turret-mounted less cannon to hit on 4. No. And I'll use both
First
side sponsons as well. The first one on a 4+. No. And the second one. Yep.
Okay,
so I've got
one
a
hit.
single hit. It's number 3. It's not at the crew. I think it's at the speed itself.
It's the land speed itself, yeah.
In case of
and it has an armor value of 10, so you don't have to roll at all.
So let's see what happens.
And I think the land speeder,
it's pretty for
that's
6.
no ablative armor or something.
6. Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay, let's see what happened to my.
I think it might
to my land speeder. Okay, the land speeder's fuel explodes, killing the crew. The flaming frag crashes to the ground 2d6 away in a random direction. When the wreck hits the ground, its ammunition explodes, causing D3 strange 8 hits with a -3 save roll modifier on all models within 3 inch.
But I think we can put it away.
So in a random direction, maybe it crashes onto the attack bike or the assault marines.
No, I don't think the assault marines are over here.
Okay, that's 6 inch in front, so it crashes to the hill and explodes and...
It's a pity.
Yeah, severe losses for the Blood Angels so far. Okay, I think we can commence with the psychic phase. Okay, it's a 4. So energy drain, come on. Okay, Marcus.
I'd like to play the Boon of Zinj once more.
Okay, it's the second force card, so it's 4 summoning points in total. I try to nullify the psychic power on a roll of 5 or 6. No. Okay, you can
get another 2
draw
cards.
Additional 2 cards.
Oh, that's great.
I can do nothing because I have no psyker. So it's again your turn, and you have 1 warp card stored in your force rod.
So then I'll play. It won't be of any use because it's only 24 inches.
Yeah, but you can generate warp cards or summoning points.
I play the Firestorm of Zinj with 3 force cards.
Oh my goodness.
So now I've 10 summoning points in total. 5 have been played.
Yeah.
Counting twice.
It doesn't happen anything.
No. Because it says...
demons appearing?
No, only if I kill people.
Okay.
Because it says... The flames bring away the victim's souls to place the Firestorm template over the target.
Okay, there is no target. Except the ground. Okay. That's the end of the second round of the Thousand Suns. I think it was quite successful for them. They evaporated the land speeder and generated in total 10 summoning points. So we'll be back at the end of the second turn of the Blood Angels. Okay guys, the end of the second round of the Blood Angels. My Dreadnought moved 6 inch forward, so now he is in range and can fire his assault cannon on the Thousand Suns. The army commander, including the veteran assault squad, jumped upside the hill and positioned themselves behind the wall. Whereas the unfortunate attack bike remained on combat speed and positioned itself better to... that's the proof where Marcus put his minefield. Thanks a lot. Okay, the attack bike is in a quite good position to target the Predator. Unfortunately, it set off the minefield, so because it's a vehicle, it will be hit on the hit location, so it has only the bike, and Marcus rolls for the armor penetration now. It's 2d6 plus d12.
Plus 6 or 8 or something like that. Oh.
Okay.
6 plus 6 is 12.
Okay, it's
14
damaged.
Oh.
So now you have to roll on the bike damage table.
Oh. I hope for 6. Oh, just a 4.
A 4. Okay. The wheel and mountings are badly buckled and the bike flips over, killing the crew.
Sounds interesting.
The frag comes crashing to the ground d6 away in a random direction. Anybody under the bike when it lands takes d6 27 hits with a -2 saving throw modifier. Though I think there's no friendly or enemy miniature within 6 inch, so I think we simply remove the bike. Oh my god. Okay. Nevertheless, I have my Dreadnought still in play, one of my remaining 3 vehicles. So he tries to shoot his assault cannon and take revenge on the Thousand Suns in the hills.
And you've got more models than me, because you've got your scouts, the hidden scouts as well.
But your flamers are still in the warp, and you only need 1 more force card to summon them. Okay, so the Dreadnought will hit with his targeter on a 2+.
Yep.
Okay.
3 dice.
So 3 plus 10 fire dice.
It'll ignore the first gem. You've got 5 hits.
Yeah. Okay. So I hit
1,
the
2,
first.
3, 4, 5.
So I hit the first.
Or within 3 inches of.
Yeah, I think I put 2 on the
2, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do the 2 on the sword guy.
Okay, it's a 2+ to wound. Yeah.
He's dead.
Then the autocannon, 2 hits. Yeah. Oh, also that. But just.
Is it minus?
The assault cannon has a save modifier of -3, so you have a 6+ armor save. But
so I don't think I'll be lucky, but just.
Okay, 2 hits.
Don't waste the chance.
Oh, almost. Okay.
Okay.
Then the guy with the autocannon, I scored 1 hit, so 6+ armor save.
Let's use a d20 just to increase my chance.
No. And 1 hit on the other guy, wound on a 2+. Yeah. So 6+ armor save.
Come on, no.
Where is it? Okay. That was quite successful. I decimated the squad to a half of their former members, but because they're ghost warriors, so they don't have to take a break test and are immune to psychology. But
and I'm forced to try squad coherency. This means
to establish
to move into the booby trap area.
Yeah, maybe
that's a bit lucky.
Maybe I'm lucky this time at least. Okay, guys, that's the end of the second round of the Blood Angels. I think everything is possible still for both sides, and especially if I roll in the psychic phase
and get energy
drain. Okay, 5 warp cards in total. So come on. Oh, okay. I can't use any psychic powers.
I'd like to store 1 card, and it's not a retain in hand card.
Okay, and we're back at the end of the third round of the Teenage Chaos Space Marines.
Okay, that's the end of my third movement phase. After the tragic deaths of his squad members, he went over there in order to fulfill squad coherency, but this triggered the booby traps once more. Luckily, it was only a roll of 1 to wound. The Predator accelerated to combat speed. It's going to try and hit the Dreadnought with all of its 4 less cannons, as will the missile launcher, and the autocannon is going to try to hit the next squad, in this case, which is the Tech Marine.
Okay.
Let's start with the missile launcher onto the Dreadnought, which is a 3+. Yep, but the missile won't do much harm. 2 this time.
Oh, it's the left arm. Oh, yeah, it's quite. Yeah. You can quite manage it because it only has an armor value of 19.
19. Okay, I've got
D10 plus 8 plus D6, I think.
D10, D6.
plus 8. Ooh. That's 10 plus 8 is 18. No.
Okay. And my autocannon onto the roll of a 5+. Yep, I'm lucky.
Okay, 1 sustained fire die. Oh
3.
my god. 3 hits on the Tech Marines.
Strength 8, where the toughness somewhat is 2+. Yeah, 2 hits.
Okay, 2
And
hits.
I think you've got a 6+ save, and in case you've got fields, which you've shown.
Here's a refractor field.
Yeah.
But what is the armor? Sorry, the
autocannon is -3, so you've got 6+ armor saves.
Okay, 2 6+ armor saves first.
No.
No. And 2 refractor fields, which is an unmodified save on a 5+. No. So I think
So he's really dead.
he has 2 wounds, I think.
Got D6 damage.
Okay. He's more than that because he has only 1 wound. Okay, 1 more down.
And now,
okay, now the Predator.
All of my weapon systems available.
Okay, this turret.
Let's
it's
start
twin
with the
link
turret.
Tuscan, okay.
3+.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a hit.
Where? 4.
It's the body. So
okay,
3d6 plus 9 2 times.
But I think there's something. Okay, let's just write. For the first time. 6, 10, 11, 20.
No, it's not enough because it's 21 the armor value. The second one, the same. Okay, that was the turret and the 2 sponsons, Leskans to hit.
I roll them both together. Both on 3, one of them.
Okay, 1 hit.
Where? 4.
It's again the body of the dreadnought. So it's again 3d6 plus 9.
This one proves difficult to kill.
I think that's enough.
Now you're.
That is 14 plus 9 is 23, so it's above the body, and
so now
the
the
dreadnought
ablative armor has finished.
has ablative armor, so
now it's vulnerable.
it's bent. So the next hit will cause really damage. Okay, the change of the ways has played some dirty tricks on me.
Our psychic phase.
Okay, yes, exactly. This was shooting. Okay, there are not many models on both sides this time. Okay, psychic phase. I think the only
6
thing which can deliver the death blow to the Thousand Suns is energy drain card. But it won't harm the Predator and the Army Commander, only the 3 remaining Thousand Suns. Very potent cards, but unfortunately I'm not able to use them because I have no Psyker. So let's see what Marcus do.
I'd like to play the Boon of Siege with 1 card in order to get 2 more cards.
Okay, no problem.
And I've got lots of cards. So I've played this one, which counts double. This means I've got 12 summoning points.
Okay, exactly, so guys. So you have your 12 summoning points.
From now on, I could field my Flames of Siege within models bearing the mark of Siege. I think only the Army Commander will be alive out of them by then.
Let's see.
Within some inches. And now I'd like to...
And they are summoned in a psychic phase, the demons. So you can choose to summon them in my psychic phase or your psychic phase in whichever turn you like.
But I can't use the other cards because I'm still out of range.
Okay.
On the other hand, moving outside of cover would be suicide against the assault cannon and the multitude of places the scouts with their needle sniper rifles could be hidden. Okay, so I keep 1 of the force cards and discard all of my other cards.
Okay, and we'll be back at the end of the 3rd round of the Blood Angels. Okay guys, that's the end of the 3rd round of the Blood Angels. It hasn't happened too much. The assault marines, including the Army Commander, remained where they are, so they can react quickly when they know where the portal will appear at the end of this turn. The Dreadnought remains stationary as well, and I have 2 good targets, the Thousand Suns in the hills, all the enemy Predator, and I decided to unleash my wrath onto the Predator because I think he can do more harm to my Dreadnought with his 4 less scans than the remaining missile launcher and autocannon. So that's my only, the scouts remain hidden, and so that's my only shooting performance in this shooting phase. So I try to hit with the assault cannon the Predator. Although he's moving on combat speed due to the high ballistic skill and targeter, I will hit on a 2+. So yes.
And you can roll your 3 dice.
I have the location where I hit.
Substance fire first. Because you've got multiple hits.
Yeah, of course, but don't I have to roll the hit location first?
I don't think that all of them will hit the same location.
Okay, then we play it this way. Okay,
weapons.
I will roll the sustained fire dice.
5.
So it's 5 hits in total. Then the 5 locations where I hit the Chaos Predator. Okay, it's 1, then 3 times 2 and 5. So maybe
1 is track.
Okay.
3 times 2, 2 or 3 is hull, and
5
is turret.
Okay, also 1 time for the tracks.
Okay,
3 times hull and
which
turret.
is easiest, which is 16.
16. Okay, so the armor penetration of the assault cannon is the same as a missile launcher, means d6 plus d10 plus 8. Okay, so first for the tracks.
You throw, it's 12 plus 8 is 20.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will roll on a damage chart for the tracks. It's a 5.
5. Track is blown off. A predator moves out of control next turn and then comes to permanent hold for the rest of the battle.
Oh, that's nice because he can't move to the mission objective, which appears. Okay, then I've scored 3 hits on the hull.
Which will be 20, which means 21. 6 and 3 plus 8 is not enough.
No, it's
9
19.
17.
Yeah, okay. No. And this third hit, no. Okay. And the turret. It's 8 plus 8 is 16. No, I don't think this will be enough to penetrate the turret. So I think we roll next in your turn, where it moves out of control and then rests for the remainder of the game.
So it's your psychic phase, and then we have to.
I think this was the shooting phase. Come on, energy drain. Oh, only 1, but maybe I'm lucky and it's the energy drain card. Almost, but it's only a nullify. Okay, maybe Marcus has removed the energy drain card before the game, and
it could be possible because the game itself takes part in my cellar.
Okay, so that's the end of the 3rd round. Do you want to summon your flamers in my psychic phase now? No. Okay, so we have to roll for the secret webway portal. I think it's 1 before the squad stronghold, 2 in your deployment zone, 3 in front of the Imperial Bastion, and 4 here.
1.
No, that's not so good for me.
Over there? Or should I move it?
I think we placed,
There? Okay. What about the Fire of Siege? Does it remain in play?
I don't know. We have to check it and we'll call you back later. Yeah, it's very unfortunate for the Blood Angels because...
but you've got lots of assault troops.
Yeah.
And technically, they should be there within...
But the tank can still fire his weapons because he comes to permanent hold and has I think a very good arc of fire towards the mission objective. And also your Psyker with his flying disc can quickly approach the mission objective. Maybe it's fortunate that I have the last round of the game. So let's see what happens after the 4th round of the Siege Chaos Space Marines.
Okay, that's the end of my 4th movement phase. It was a really difficult decision. I went on Overwatch just to take care of the impeding assault of the veteran assault Marines and the enemy army commander. This one, after having crashed into the wall and taken some damage, is damned or doomed to remain where it is, but has still got, let's say, 3 less cannons left. And I really thought about where to put my army commander. First I thought it'd be clever to stay hidden over there, but then I thought he's got lots of psychic powers, and I decided to take the risk and move him towards the webway portal a little closer in order to be able to do some damage with his psychic powers onto the dreadnought and to field the 6 flamers, which would be lost otherwise. But
the scouts have emerged from their hiding point and are now trying to do some damage to the army commander. So they were set up in Overwatch, and the 3 normal scouts will hit the army commander on a 6+ roll with their needle sniper rifles. Because he's emerging from cover and traveled more than 10 inch. So 6+ to hit. No. Then the scout sergeant with his needle sniper rifle has a higher ballistic skill, so he will hit the army commander on a 5+.
Yep.
Yes.
Strength toughness.
I don't have to roll because it's the toxin of the needle sniper rifle.
So I've got a 2+ save instead of 3+ for my cavalry mount. The disc of siege.
Yep. Okay, he has saved.
And a heavy bolter.
And 1 heavy bolter in the scout squads. So unfortunately, with his low ballistic skill, we also hit on a 6+ roll. Which he does. Very nice.
And you've got
so 2 sustained fire dice. Okay. So
1 is enough.
1 gem and
because
1 hit.
Can
you handle me over the gem counter? Okay. 1 hit, so it's strength 5 versus toughness. 5, 4.
It's the same.
5. Okay. It's a chaos sorcerer lord.
It's a 4+.
So it's a 4+ to wound.
No.
Unfortunately, no. So the whole Overwatch was wasn't very successful, and I think now comes the punishment from the predator onto my dreadnought. We said that the right Sponson couldn't see the dreadnought because it's obscured behind the wall, so it's the turret with the twin-winged Lescan and the left-handed Sponson. Okay.
So, before being destroyed by your army commander and the remaining 4 veteran assault marines and their power fists or whatever.
Only the army commander had a power fist.
I'm going to try and shoot the small one.
The Sponson?
The side-mounted, the Sponson mounted Lescan first onto a 3. Yep.
Yeah.
Where? 3.
Okay, let's take a look. It's the right arm, which will be the assault cannon. So it's 19.
10 plus 8 or 10
plus 9. 3d6 plus 9, yeah.
So is it really 19? Okay, so then I'm through.
No, it's 19.
Okay,
so the way we play it.
Because, but it might compensate, because normally we don't do the -1 of armor penetration per 20 somewhat inches fired. Okay, and then I've got 1 left, the twin-linked les cannon in the turret.
Okay.
It's a 3+ to hit. Yep. Where?
It's again the right arm of the dreadnought, but 2 times. That looks good. Okay, 1 time through. Maybe roll for the second time as well.
10, 9, 24.
Yeah. Maybe for the second time as well.
Oh, no.
Or 2 times through. Okay, you can roll 2 dice for the right arm damage table.
I prayed for 2 d6s.
Oh no, come on.
Yep!
Oh, it's 5.
5 is great. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, the arm is torn from the dreadnought's body, so assault cannon gone, unfortunately. Any weapons mounted on the arm are destroyed, and the dreadnought's attack characteristic is reduced by 1 point. So unfortunately, the dreadnought still can move, but unfortunately, his assault cannon is torn away, so he cannot do so many harm in ranged combat, but in close combat, he's still capable of dealing some damage, maybe to the psycho on the flying disc.
And This was the 5.
Yeah.
So it can still move, but
Yeah.
only move.
3, 4, 5 are the same result.
Okay.
So you have torn the assault cannon twice off the arm.
Huh.
Okay.
But the characteristics are halved.
Only the attack characteristic.
Okay.
It's reduced by 1, not halved, reduced by 1. Okay. That's the end of the 4th round of the...
So it's the psychic phase.
Exactly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
4 is great.
Energy drain, come to me.
I'm a lucky elf.
Do you want to play the entry train card, Marcus? If you have it.
I'd like to say that there's one card I won't play. I just show it to you.
Oh my god. Okay.
And I just put it over there, not playing it.
But you cannot retain it in hand. You have to put it back to the...
Okay.
Shuffle it in.
I'll put it back without playing it.
But I think it won't appear this battle again because it's the end of the 4th round. So, okay.
Okay, then I'm going, now that I've reached my final destination, I'm going to use Ultimate Force to play, there was one which should be good against vehicles. But I think it's out of force. No, let's just play. Can I see any of these cards? Maybe the first one. I'll do the fire once more.
Okay.
The firestorm. So it's
okay, how does it work?
It's a template. And let's say 2 of them.
What? Isn't it a 3-inch template?
No, it's just... I had to look it up myself. It's Elder Somewhat on one side and Firestorm on the other side. And it says models...
Okay, we checked the psychic power and we'll back again. We will back soon again. The end of the 4th round of the movement phase of the Blood Angels. We checked the function of Zinch Firestorm, and unfortunately 2 scouts were vaporized and tracked into the warp by Zinch. So 3 remained, and they moved 4-inch up the hill to fire with the little sniper rifles on the 3 flamers which Marcus summoned in his psychic phase as well. Okay, the rest of the movement, the Dreadnought moved slightly forward to shoot with his Stormbolter on the flamers of Zinch. The assault squad, including the army commander, jumped over the hill and positioned themselves beneath the Chaos Predator, maybe to successfully charge it in my following turn if they survive. But before I can unleash some fire, Marcus will shoot his Overwatch with his 1000 Sun squads. And I think the autocannon will shoot on the assault squad. And they will hit on a 4+. Okay, yes, that's 1 sustained fire dice. Okay, 1 hit. Strength 8 versus toughness 4 is 2+ to wound. Okay.
You've got a 6+ armor save.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's only -3.
No, it's only 1. Okay, 1 more assault marine dead.
Break test on the army commanders. Leadership 10.
Yes.
Okay. You've
Then
passed
the
it.
missile launcher as well to 4+.
Or onto the Dreadnought, the next visible vehicle.
That's your decision.
I'll try the Dreadnought once more.
Okay, 2 hit. 4+. No. Okay, then the remaining 1000 Sun will shoot. He's only seeing the scouts. No. Okay, that was the Overwatch. 1 assault marine down. So onto my shooting, I have the Stormbolter, which will target the flamers and will hit on a 2+. It's 1 sustained fire dice, so only 1 hit. And it says strength 4 versus 3 means 3+ to wound. Yes. So you have a 4+
Demonic
modified
save.
demonic save.
No. So one of them is
Yes,
dead.
one flamer down.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, my heavy bolter is jammed this round, so the 2 remaining scouts can fire the needle sniper rifles. So the normal scout has a ballistic skill of 3, so it will hit on a 4+,
Mm-hmm.
whereas the army commander will hit on a 3+. So the normal scout 4+ to hit. No. The army commander 3+. No. So again, a very successful shooting phase of the Blood Angels. There is no hand-to-hand combat, so we will skip to the psychic phase.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 warp cards are dead. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I will do nothing as I have no psyker.
Okay. I'll try and do. I think I'm allowed to measure first.
Yeah, the psychic phase.
And now we're within. That's great.
Oh my god.
Within 12
What
inches.
happens next?
So I'll use my 3 force cards
Okay.
and play the Bolt of Change. The Bolt of Change.
But it's only 2 force cards, Marcus. You can retain one in hand.
Thanks. Vehicles suffer randomly allocated hit with an armor penetration value of 3d6 plus 6. So if I'm lucky and I get the other arm, I might do some damage after all.
A randomly selected location, okay.
5.
It's the body. But what was the result? 2d6 plus
3d6 plus 6.
3d6
I think
plus 6.
I don't think it will do any harm.
If you roll 3 6s, that will be 18. No.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay, that was the psychic phase.
No.
No, I can't do anything.
Okay, then I'll use this card to play Boon of Zinj
Okay, you
in
can
order to
draw
be able
immediately 2 additional force
to
cards.
other cards. Oop. And I'll do. No, it's
You can store
6
the force
inches.
if you like to.
Have I already played? No, I need 3 cards for that.
There you
Okay.
play Boon of Zinj and the Bolt of Change.
So I'll discard the nullifies.
Okay.
And store the remaining card in my force rod.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of my 5th movement phase. I moved my flamers over there, so each of them will be able to shoot at them. The army commander remained, as did involuntarily the Chaos Predator, which track has been blown off before colliding with the wall. They'll try and shoot their weapons onto either the Dreadnought or the Jump Assault Marines.
Okay, where do you want to start, Mr.
Let's
Flamers?
start over there. Yeah. Each of them have got d6 hits.
But they have to hit that ballistic 5. So
I
hit
think
on
so.
2+, okay. Okay,
One
one
of them.
quarter hit.
d6, 3, strength 3 hits.
Is it on
versus
one
toughness.
target, or can you
I'd
distribute
say
the
the
wounds?
first 2.
Okay.
2 on him, 1 on me. 3 versus 3 is 4+. Yeah.
No, he's the sergeant. He's toughness 4.
Okay.
So one hit.
4+ wouldn't be enough.
Oh no hit. Okay.
And the
one
other
hit on the
a
second.
4+.
No.
And on we go with the missile launcher at your Dreadnought. Yeah, it hit where? 3.
Okay, it's the right arm, but I think we should play the left arm because it's visible to the missile launcher.
Okay.
Because the right arm is on the other hand, and it's blown off, by the way.
Already.
Okay.
Yeah, 10.
No. That's not enough. Okay, then the autocannon.
And my autocannon
Onto the assault marines. Okay, to hit.
won't hit after all.
Yes.
Oh. 2 sustained fire dice.
No, 1 autocannon.
1.
Oh my god. 3 hits. Maybe
2+, 1, 2, 3.
2, 1 or
Yeah, they should be. They're not in squad coherency because normally I've got. But now
but
let's
one is
say
shot.
2 and
Yeah,
1.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. On the
2 on
sergeant
this
too?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have an armor save? I think
I
6
think
plus.
it's a 6 plus.
No.
No.
Okay, and the second one,
And
1
2
hit.
plus.
2 wound.
Mhm.
1 armor save. No. Okay. 2 more
And
sword
a
marines
break
down.
test.
Break test on the army commander. Yeah.
And now I've got 3 less cannons left. I'll use this one.
On the
to
remaining
target.
assault marine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Strength toughness.
Yeah.
Yep. Minus.
-6. I
Yeah.
don't. I think he's dead. Oh my god, the whole veterans
Yeah. And
are
the
down.
twin linked onto up.
Onto the dreadnought. Okay, to hit. Yes.
Yep.
Then the location, please.
Let's see where I hit it. 3.
It's the right arm, but he's already
Mhm.
blown off, so I think we can choose the
Yeah.
left arm.
Okay.
So a good chance to
3
pass.
dice
Yeah.
plus 9.
That's 14 plus 9 is 23, yes.
Mhm. And the second one.
No.
19.
It's 19, no. Okay.
So I've got 1 roll and I hope it will
from-
be a 6 this time. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. The arm is destroyed and any weapons mounted on it explode. The explosion flashes back to the dreadnought's body, bypassing all armor and causing a secondary explosion.
Mhm.
Roll on the body damage table to find the effect of the second explosion.
4.
The dreadnought's engine bursts into flames and the machine is immobilized. The Space Marines may use emergency controls to fire 1 weapon. Okay, he has no weapon left because both arms are exploded or blown off. So effectively, I think the dreadnought is destroyed because he has no arms and remains immobilized. So we can assume that we can remove the body because it can't do any harm.
It can't be used as cover, as vital cover by any troops nearby.
So Balthasar is removed from the battlefield, and hopefully he will see another battle.
Yeah. He'll do his duty in further battles.
Okay, now it looks very, very, very dire for the Blood Angels because the Assault Marines are completely wiped out. The vehicles are all gone. Only the Army Commander is left, and we have to see if he is able to reach the critical mission objective and survive long enough to hold it upon the end of the 6th round.
So it's your psychic phase?
Yeah. Oh no, it's your turn. Your 5th turn, yeah.
So 3.
Okay. You have 1 more cast thought.
Okay, I'll use this one and play.
Let me guess, Boon of Zinj?
Yeah.
Okay. Can immediately draw another 2 warp cards from the deck.
And then I'll use No, this time I'm really unlucky. Even
I think you should store the force card maybe for the next psychic phase. Okay, guys, we're back at the end of the 5th turn of the Blood Angels. Okay, guys, the situation is even more dire because I have only 4 miniatures left, my 3 scouts and the army commander. I decided to approach the immobilized tank to vaporize him completely because it's a thorn in my side. Because of its less cannons, he's always able to kill my army commander, so I have to remove the threat from my flank. These cards move slightly forward except the heavy bolter, and I hope to shoot the flamers away. But in the end, I think it's very, very bad situation for the Blood Angels. Okay, on to the shooting. I shoot first with my heavy bolter onto the flamers.
To hit 3+, including your targeter.
No.
Nearly.
Then
have you got a +1 at short range?
No.
No.
No. Okay, then the normal scout with his needle sniper rifle. Yes. And the sergeant with his needle sniper rifle. No. Okay.
I don't
One hit.
think it'll work against demons.
It's a toxin.
Failed, but I just roll my 4+ demon save. Yeah.
Which is passed, so nothing happens. So the scouts haven't done anything. And now onto the
You've
the
got
fun part.
4 hits.
I have
you
three.
may choose the locations.
Yeah, I try to hit the hull.
You've got drag, hull, sponson, and turret.
I take the hull.
Okay.
And normally a Power Fist has an armor penetration of D20 plus D6 plus 8 because it has a strength 8. It gains another D20 for armor penetration and another D6 because the target is immobilized. So I have a total of 2d20 and 2d6 plus 8. So I think with 3 attack with a attack characteristic of 3, so I think it should be enough. So the first hit on the hull, it's 20 something. It's okay. The second hit on the hull, yeah.
Third one.
And the third one, yeah, it's enough as well. Okay.
The fourth, you've got
no, he's only 3 attack dice, but I think it corresponds to the attack characteristic. I think. So I rolled 3 dice on the hull, so it's a 6.
6. Let's start with 6. The Predator's ammunition explodes. The Predator is destroyed, and any models within 3 inches suffer D6 strength 10 hits with -3 saving throw modifier. But as you know, the It's Gonna Blow special rule, it allows you
to move D6 inch away.
I think 1d6, yeah.
So hopefully I have to roll a 4, 5, or 6 to get away.
4. Oh, so this should be enough.
It's enough because the blast radius is 3.
Yeah. So I remove.
And the tank is completely destroyed. Okay, 1 threat remove. Uncountless others remain. I think psychic this was phase. The end of my phase, so we perform the psychic phase. Only 1 force cast is dealt to me. Okay, I don't do anything. Now it's your decision. Do you want to summon your other 3 flamers at the end of my 5th round, or do you still wait?
I think I'll wait.
Okay. We're back at the end of the last round of the Siege Chaos Space Marines.
Okay, that's the end of my last movement turn. They remain where they are in order to be able to shoot at the remaining scouts. They'll try to kill the enemy army commander with a missile launcher and the autocannon, whereas my army commander has moved closer towards the webway portal in order to pull or put his 200 and somewhat points within the 3 inches of the portal. Let's start with them shooting.
Okay, 2 flamers of siege.
We'll
hit on a 2+.
Yeah,
both hit.
2d6.
It's a total of 5 hits.
3 and 2. 3 onto the first one, strength 3 versus toughness 3.
4 plus 2.
Plus. One of them, so you've got a 4+ because it's no, yeah.
And a heavy bolter.
Yeah. Both of them.
Both have hit.
So you've got 2 4+ scout armor saves. No, the heavy bolter's gone.
Okay.
And a break test.
Then you're on the sergeant. Oh. I think that because they're not fully fledged Space Marines, they don't have the shaken rule. So they will, so they're broken. Please handle me over the green one. The broken counter. Okay. And then your 2 heavy weapons onto my army commander.
This one is going to shoot him as well. Not sure if it's 24 inches. Yeah.
Okay.
So
1 bolter
on 3+.
No. Missile launcher. Yes.
Strongest toughness 2+. No. And the autocannon didn't hit.
No.
You're lucky.
At least the army commander survived the onslaught. Okay. That was the shooting phase. There's no hand-to-hand combat, but the psychic
Only
phase.
Psychic phase left. 4.
4 force cards. Maybe you can unleash some psychic powers. No, it's first is to you.
Okay, I'll use 1 force card to play the.
I tried to
change.
nullify it
Yeah,
on a
on a
5
5+.
plus. No. Okay, you can draw
Get another 2.
2 warp cards.
Yeah. So your army commander is more than 6 inches away from me, so the pink fire of Zinj won't work. But I could still try. Can you see him?
You have to look from my army commander maybe through the window of the building. I don't know.
No, he's
No?
covered.
Okay.
But I'll try this one. It takes 2 force cards.
Bolt of change? Okay.
Yeah.
I can't nullify it.
The victim must roll equal to or under its toughness on 2d6.
2d6.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got
Okay,
toughness
it's the
4 because
sergeant,
it's the real specimen.
Equal or under?
No.
No. I think he's dead, regardless of wounds.
To resist the power of change which engulfs him, otherwise the magic rips through him, twisting and warping his body in a blur of growth and change. In a matter of moments, the psychic power is spent, leaving nothing but a pile of indescribable slime. Armor does not protect against the bolt of change. Vehicles suffer randomly allocated hit and so on.
Okay.
So, and this was my final turn up to the summoning of the last remaining 3 demons. And I put all of them inside the 3 inches of the final war portal.
Okay. Back at the last round of the Blood Angels.
Oh.
Okay, guys, the last round of the game. This card fled into cover. It is still broken, so he won't take any.
For a major part in the battle.
I think so, because it's the last round. My captain, whereas, jumped 18 inch behind the sorcerer, scattered 2 inch, and moved into close combat with his 3 inch follow-up move. So I think it's the final battle which will decide the outcome of the whole game. But both opponents are equipped almost the same. They have weapon skill of 7. Both have 4 attack dice, have a sword and a power fist. So maybe if I'm lucky and roll 4 6s now, and my opponent 4 1s, then maybe something will happen. Oh, that's a very nice roll.
No, and I'm even worse.
Okay, I think the fumbles are...
they compensate.
Compensate.
I've got 10, you've got 9 plus charging is 10.
It's the same amount. If I have an initiative of 7. And I think the Chaos Lord...
As have I.
Yeah? Okay, it's a draw. Okay, the game has ended, so I have 138 points within the war portal, but I think your Sorcerer Lord is way more points, and the 3 Flamers are as well inside the 3 inch template.
I've got 277 plus 3 times 40, 120.
Okay, so well, Marcus, congratulations on your 1,000 Suns. Very good game. And as the 6 battles before, again, the evil forces prevailed, and the Blood Angels are kicked out of the tournament, really surprisingly, because we both thought they're very competitive, because they have 3 vehicles, a very good army commander, which is most mobile.
Highly mobile, a mixture of excellent close combat troops, 2 multimators, 1 assault cannon, a dreadnought, a great army commander, and scouts infiltration rule.
But I think it was very unfortunate that the land speeder didn't score a hit on the tank and was in a subsequent turn destroyed, and the attack bike was vaporized due to the minefield.
So most of you Our supporters were right. I wouldn't have believed that the forces of Siege were able to beat the Blood Angels.
Yeah.
So we've only got one game left. Number 8 in our first round, the round of 16, will be Eldar versus a force
Schiedstiller
we've
Cult.
never played before, but which might prove to be a great problem for the Eldar, because the Eldar are also an army with few models, whereas Schiedstiller Cult has got some, let's say, 30, 40, 50 models.
Not so much, but not so many, but it's the last army of the good guys.
I hope they win.
Yeah. Okay.
See you.
See you. Bye.